Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. I'm a little bit late for the stream, but that's fine. I didn't schedule it or anything. I just had in my head I was going to start at 8. We're going to try for our highest ever attack damage percentage. We're going to try it with Kront first, maybe do an Averon run. Both of these guys do high damage. Quick thank you to all of our new subscribers, old subscribers, our channel members, patrons. We've actually got a couple patrons now, which is pretty awesome. And everybody that's just been supporting the videos, thank you so much for clicking on my videos and watching. I can't thank you guys enough. So let's get into it. I got time for a couple runs on tonight's stream. We're gonna try this. I haven't had good luck with this because you convert all of your armor into damage. Now, if I played this, see, the thing is, I don't want to play it on easy. Right? I normally try it on a little bit harder, but maybe because it's a challenge run, and whatever, right? Whatever. We'll play it on that. We'll play it on easy mode, because we're trying to see how high we can push it. Also, I came in here to dump my inventory, and I noticed there was this little note from the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper left us a note. JP, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. We didn't quite hit 4,000, so I won't be giving away a copy of the game yet. But maybe when we do, or I'll set a new goal. I don't know. Maybe I'll set monthly goals. Set monthly goals or something like that. I mean, it's not the end of the year either. I mean, I shouldn't say that I won't give away a copy of the game. What is it? We still have like 8 days. If I get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, I'm giving away a copy of this game. Anyway, the shopkeeper left us a note. You know, the Snow's father was a nobody back when I was the shit. He looked after the bears during their winter sleep, such a kind fellow. Then he decided to start protecting the mortals too. From avalanches, snowstorms, all of winter's gifts. So the people started celebrating in his name, but then he really overdid it with the free stuff business. It's like he's mocking my trade, heh. The holiday spirit. 2 can play at that game. To show that I'm an imp of heart too, here's a tab on me. So we got an extra, we got a 4th inventory tab. That was our gift. I didn't realize that. It was there probably before, but I've been busy. I was working all week. So yeah, we got gifts from the Snow's father and from the shopkeep. We have high armor. We have 320 armor going into this run, which is pretty good. This thing brings a nice cool 236 estimated DPS and a 93.6% attack damage. So those are pretty good numbers to start, and we'll see what it converts to. It's going to convert to like 400 or something, I think. Some crazy number we're going to end up with, right? 477 when we hit in here. We're looking for thousands. We want thousands. So the key to this will be, I mean, I could do this. Not really using summons. What about spell damage? I think spell damage is the play here. So the secret to this run will be, hey, happy holidays, Shiki. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Trying to think here. So this is always kind of something I lean in on, but the key to this build will be, if we can get, we want to get Mort, and we don't want a bunch of spells that are doing a ton of damage. I'm gonna take the summon damage. We aren't running summons right now, but in the end it might help. I'm doing very well. I'm happy that that I'm not at work right now. I'm happy I'm not working. We're gonna alter the hell out of this. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is not ideal. I didn't get any that I wanted. Well, all we can do is hope, right? Chain lightning. I'm happy I'm not at work. I'm probably gonna do a couple runs. 2, 3, 4 runs. I don't know. We'll see.
You must be
you again, eh? I don't really want his attack. His attack would be good for... No. No. Oh. I'm virtuous. We're lucky. So I'm off for the next 2 weeks. I have no work the next 2 weeks. It's the way it goes with my job. I guess that's okay. I'll be making videos, probably streaming a little bit more over the next couple weeks. I would expect, and I'll try and schedule those streams so that people know what's coming. This isn't gonna be the highest damage ever. Definitely not. You know what? We're gonna end the run. We're gonna try one more time. This is the problem with doing these types of special challenges. But that is really not what I want. I didn't get like anything that I wanted. Okay, let's go right back in real quick. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna end up with that, right? When I do challenge runs like that, this is what happens. You end up re-rolling for specific gods. Sometimes it's awesome, right? Like it's just the RNG. I don't like doing that, especially on a live stream, but it is what it is. Time is great. Time is fine. This is okay. Getting him. Now we do need Mort, and Lady Justice would be good too. There's Mort.
Growing up here wasn't.
So I'm going to take the attack. Maybe we can get better. Maybe, right? Like, I think we need the attack because we're going to be trying to cash in curse statuses. And that's going to be super important for us, right? Trom! $100, dude. Thank you so much, Trom. Merry Christmas, Trom. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I think you did the same thing last year. It's awesome that you're still hanging around supporting the channel. Thank you so much. That means a lot. It helps a ton. Like I said, I'm literally not working for the next
Merry Christmas. Thank you again for another wonderful year.
Oh, thank you,
Hope
seriously.
2024 is even better.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to take Deadly Strike. I'm hoping 2024 is a fantastic year for my YouTube channel. This was a really good year. It really was. And it has been. It's been a fantastic year. I think I've really kind of settled in to games that I'm comfortable with, a genre that I'm comfortable with that suits my... So we got exactly what I wanted. We're taking this because that's going to help. So armor is converting our attack damage, right? So taking that is boosting our attack damage. We have 0 damage reduction though, right? Yeah, so I've settled in, I think, on some games that I really like. I've come back to the Survivor, Bullet Heaven genre that I kind of burnt myself out on when Vampire Survivors first came out. And I'm glad that I've come back to it because it's such a good genre and there's so many awesome games. And the developers, this helps a ton. The developers are all really awesome. Easy to get in touch with, work with. It's really cool. It's been busy with other things in other games. Yeah, I know what that's like. We're not going to alter this. Lifelink. Yeah, I don't think I need lifelink. They've got some big content coming. I don't think I need that. You know what? We'll just take that. Fine. Yeah, like playing these games is really good for my my time and my time is super important, right? Like I don't get a lot. I don't have as much time as a lot of people that make videos and stuff, right? Like I'm not a full-time creator. I am a school custodian, right? Like that's what I do to pay the bills, and you know, so I only have so much time. So doing this kind of stuff, like being able to make videos and being able to like know that my games are only going to be, I can do a video and it's like, okay, it's going to be a half hour, right? That is really nice to have more structure. It's like built-in structure, I guess, which is really awesome. Gem high is a must. And then we really got to get some luck here, getting some mort. I'm not gonna force her into the build. We want as much mort as possible. Yeah, we want ravens, right? Because ravens are gonna put the curse down. And then we're just gonna let the ravens do the work. We're gonna let them do a ton of killing. Because every once we get mayhem, the ravens are gonna really start kicking up the damage for us, right? That's the plan. So hopefully we can get mayhem quickly here, and then we'll get soul stealers, and we'll see how high we can push this damage number up. Again, Trom, I can't thank you enough. That was very generous. I appreciate it, really do. I'm gonna take that. I want more rerolls. More rerolls in our lives. How about some experience? That would be nice. I need to find a couple altars, I think, that are going to give us some XP buffs. Here's something I'm thinking I almost did before I went live. I wasn't sure what I was going to play. I almost bought myself the new Risk of Rain that they re-released. I've never played it, and I thought about it. Seriously thought about it. Okay, we'll take Soul Stealers, and then we got them in the build, but we do need Mayhem. I almost bought it for a Christmas present, and was going to do a first look. So that, even though I didn't yet, it's probably going to happen in the next couple days. You've been enjoying it for the most part? I haven't really ever met anybody that said they didn't like Risk of Rain. I just kind of, for me, it was one of those games that I got to it a little bit late, so there wasn't as much for me. You know what? Fine, I'll take this. I gotta get Mayhem though. There wasn't as much for me, like a way for me to really get a foothold in the content, I think. Same thing happened with the first Hades, right? I love it. It's like one of my favorite games of all time, but I was a little bit late when it came to making content. Not really worried about Summoner. I'm gonna actually alter off of him. Fine, we'll take the armor. Because we're up to 744. No, it's never too late to try. That's for sure. Oh. We take the soup. Drink the soup. First. Negative 15 armor? You gotta be kidding me. Of all the things that she could have taken from me. Armor's the one thing that I couldn't lose. I'll take it back. Yeah, that sucks, but we just basically got it back, right? Close to it. Hasn't been the most lucky run in the world. Like, where's my mort? Okay, more protection. I think we could probably push Averon really high as well. I just don't think it would be as high as you can go with this guy. That's my guess anyway. Woo! Alter again. Yeah, it's just not letting me go there. Anyway, we'll take more armor. We're at 800 now. It's looking good. We want to be able to get to the point where we're one shot in some of these the pop cans, right? All right. Okay, we'll take more protection. It is now maxed. It's just trying to force us into not getting what we want. We'll take the crits. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I've mentioned this a couple times. I've seen other people mention this too. It's like sometimes the game gets into this thing where it doesn't give you the gods you want even after you get them. Right? Like, when are we gonna get offered some more mort? You know? Where's my mort? I need mayhem. Get the attack speed going, make it so we can kill a little bit quicker. I can't wait for the big update that they're working on for this game. New area, new playable character. I have a feeling it's probably not all going to come in one update. They'll probably release it in parts. New gear. Hopefully we finally get some legendaries for our lightning boy. Look at this. Look at this crap. It's just not giving it to me. I don't know how many levels in a row that is without more. I'm being cheated here. I think we've seen more 3 or 4 times. Maybe a little bit more. A couple new games for this genre too that I want to check out. I would have streamed Vampire Survivors as well. The new DLC from that looks pretty awesome. But Vampire Survivors is a game that has always made my computer really, really struggle. Like, really struggle. So streaming it is a really, really difficult thing. Love the game, but it's not one that I can stream very well. But maybe this is the year. It's been I've had my computer for a couple of years. Maybe this is finally the year that Tom buys himself the Christmas presents he needs to upgrade the computer. Maybe.
Death.
Vampire Survivors is a really good one, but it is... you know, fine, we'll take it. I mean, it's an older one, right? Like, it's an older one, and I think it does feel older. Rinaldi, welcome in. Oh, you're barely late. You're barely late. Roll it. Give us mayhem. You suck. Yeah, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Whatever, you know, whatever you're celebrating. I celebrated my kid's birthday the other day, you know. You know what? I'll take your celestial wings. Get them out of here. When Vampire Survivors first came out, it was the you know, it really was addictive, like, you know, that dopamine, right? The numbers just clicking. It was so addictive for me. And that's why I stopped playing the genre. Literally, I played it too much, and I just burnt myself right out on it. There, finally. Okay, so now we're gonna let Soul Stealers and all that stuff. We're gonna try and let them let it do work some magic here. So let's get a marker here. We're at 853 for our damage percentage right now, right? So let's see, because every time something dies from cursed, because we have mayhem, that's gonna tick up a little bit. You enjoy the older games? Still try to play from PS1 and SNES era, like when I was younger. Yeah, I just can't get in. Yeah, like, I mean, and it's not every game's for everybody, right? There's some really cool games now, like, but like, for me, a lot is performance based on my channel. I'll give a game a look or two, and then if they don't do well, I just have to move on, right? It's a numbers game for me. So there's a game called Vampire Hunters, which I've done a couple videos for. I love it, love it, and because it's like a first-person shooter, Vampire Survivors type game, but it didn't perform very well on the channel, so I just was like, oh, that's a bummer. But you know, so you move on, and maybe I circle back and give it another shot sometime. But I would rather I try to listen to the audience and listen to what your guys' feedback, right? Whether if you're clicking on videos and watching videos, that's all the information I need to know what games I should be covering. Oh yeah, exactly, Bernaldi. It was just I think I even said that back when it first came out. It's just good fun, right? Like, in a world where so many games are like, and not that I haven't played my fair share. I still play online multiplayer games with my friends and stuff when I have time. But like, everything's like Overwatch and Call of Duty, and you know, it was just like really refreshing to play a game that was just here's a really fun game. And I think that's kind of making a comeback in a lot of ways, where you don't need to have the online aspect to necessarily make it good. They've added things like that after the fact, but it was good before they've added things like that. We don't have enough things applying curse right now. At least that was my take with it. I know that's really what pulled me in, was the whole, you know, it was just a good, fun game. And the whole genre's like that. There's another game that's called Breakout Survivors. It's a lot of fun, right? That's like a I call it's like Pong almost, but it's like a brick breaker take game. I played that a couple times on the channel. Really fun game. Highly recommend it if you like old school games. It's a cool one. More of a solo gamer, but do enjoy playing games with friends. I think most people are solo gamers. Most people are. And unless you want to play with friends, right? But most people, I think, do just enjoy, well, at least guys like in my age group, I think, right? And which is most of my audience are, you know, most people that watch my channel are between the ages of like 25, I think, ish, and 40, right? So most of us grew up where there wasn't a lot of multiplayer games, but we also were around when they first blew up with games like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. So we've had both ends of it, right? We saw what it was like to play games that were super addicting and they were just, you're playing by yourself, right? Do I want that, or do I want, I should take these master level ones back faster. So I think people, you know, are getting an appreciation more for these solo games that can really get a hold of you. I'm happy because my oldest kid is she's really into Super Mario now, and not just the new ones, but like, you know, she plays a lot of Mario 64, right? So I get to go back, and I've been going back and playing like all these old games that I played. I love that. That is really fun. What are we at? We're at 1200 now, so we've gone up 400, over 400, I think, since we picked up Mayhem. We could still easily die.
We understand that mortals need time to.
It makes you feel aged seeing how much they've. Yeah, like it's definitely. It's definitely a shock when I look back and people ask me like, "What are your best games of all time?" And that's kind of like one of those things that in a lot of ways, it comes down to what era of gamer you were born into. Because like, it's easy to have recency bias when you're talking about the best games of all time, right? Like, I mean, if you weren't alive for it, it's pretty hard to know how good some of the really old Metal Gear games were. I think it was like Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, that game was a really good game. Like, it was a really good game. But like, again, that makes me feel old, just even like saying things like that. It's like, wow, I am old, right? I'm sitting here saying like I have games like that are like really high ranked. Not necessarily that that's in my top 5, but just an example of a game that I love from a long time ago. I'll take the heals. That Amber of Learning, what are you? More adept. And I'm always thinking about, you never know, one of these days you might see it. I've still got my old, I don't have many of my old consoles, but I still have my old Sega Genesis. And I always want to just throw it on and show off some of these really old games that I played back when I was a kid. There is a lot of people who love their retro games for sure. XCOM Civ 1. Oh yeah. You're old. You're dusty. One thing that's really fun, like funny, is just like like talk about old stuff is like how how far ahead of its time was the game Duck Hunt? You know, like it's like, geez, you know, I had a game with a gun that I could point at the screen and shoot ducks out of the air. When I was a little kid. $1,500? Huh? I'll take duration. Even at this, on this difficulty, these archers are like the worst thing. I'm gonna end up getting bopped here if I'm not careful. I think the archers are dead. That round, anyway. Go back and try and pick up some of this stuff. I mean, our crits are hitting for almost 1,000, which is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, we are hitting for 1,000.
Just...
Oh, it is. It is. I did a video, Shiki, where it was actually a Will Ferrell gif where video where he, you know, someone throws him a can of beer and he opens it, but it was replace the image of the beer with an image of one of those dudes, and I put a sound of a beer can opening when he opened it. Yeah, it's very much that sound. I've mentioned before, but I think it's pretty cool because a lot, like, and I don't know for a fact that that's what they did on this one, but a lot of devs, you know, indie devs that don't have a lot of money for things, they'll just use like household stuff, right? For whatever sound effects, right? Whatever they can get their hands on. Like Jordy from We Who Are About to Die, who the sound of the swords, he's maybe upgraded it since he made like probably $1 million on his game. But the original sound of the swords anyway was just him in his kitchen smacking utensils together. That's what he was recording. Well, I guess we'll take Temporal Lord. So this could have been a much... Oh, look at that. We got another one of those. This could have been a much better run. But we didn't get Malady, right? If you get Malady with this, it's really, really strong, I think. Grab that again. Oh, it's over here. Oh, I should have waited just a second longer. Master offers damage against enemies above. No, we'll just take that. It's fine. We're gonna be a tornado of death here. Oh, yeah. Give us the damage numbers. Those numbers are creeping up now. What did we get to? Ooh, that's probably the highest I've ever had it. 2,500. 2,500. That's pretty damn good. Not gonna last long when we're hitting them for that much. Unless I die right here. There he goes. That was pretty sick. You think you'll play some Death Must Die after the stream? It's worth it. There's presents under the Christmas tree. There's a present under the Christmas tree for each playable character. But we hit... we would have been over 2,600. Soul Stealers was still going like crazy, but our attack did do the most damage. So that's pretty cool. That was definitely the highest attack I've been hitting for. That's crazy. Yeah, so there's presents under the Christmas tree. We did that. I think I actually have a better... And we have a 4th inventory slot, right? So his is the infinite ale. Eh. Okay, well, let's do... Do I think... No, Averon's probably not going to get higher than that. No, Averon... I don't think I'll be able to get Averon higher. Because Averon has the one that gets up to 170% attack damage. Not likely. Not likely going to happen with him there. Trying to think here. Could we go for a high level run? Maybe we could try a high level run. Why don't we try that? So my current highest ever level is 56. Who doesn't like presents? I love presents. My current highest level I've ever gotten is 56. Now, she's probably not wearing the gear I want. So she got the Snow Swatch candy cane. It's a weird one because the angling on that is funky. So it's a 45-degree angle, so it's really, really hard to aim her attacks. So do I have things on? Probably not. Experience there. I think I've taken all my experience gear off. Passive experience. Do I care about getting legendary offers? Not so much. I mean, I do. Legendary offers make it so that you can, like, crush the game. Maybe I should leave that. I don't need the Onyx Dragon. I want to increase my chances at master offers, legend offers, and stuff like that. And thank you everybody that's come through. Appreciate it, whether you chatted, lurked. I'm still planning, I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're like 80 subscribers away. If I have one video do well, it will probably hit it. But if we hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to give away a copy of the game, because that's a, you know, that's a nice end of year goal to have. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. I'll probably still end up giving away a copy of the game when we hit it or something. I don't know. I'll plan something. I'm looking for more experience. More experience. What do we have that doesn't give experience? Gloves don't... I don't know if you can get anything. Hey, Shiki! Hey, welcome to the Axe family. That's what they dubbed it, the one stream. They dubbed it the Axe family because I love battle axes. And that's what you get. You get a shiny little battle axe when you join as a channel member. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate all the support I get. It means a ton. Well, I don't have anything there that's going to give us experience, do we? I don't know if you can... You probably can get stuff like that. Really appreciate it. I enjoy making the content. Oh, there's a belt with a little more experience gain on it. And it is bound to me already. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't put it on because I was probably dying. I was probably dying. I likely took health over, because I feel like with my experience build, I'm running around with something like, I've been looking at Apocalypse Party, so I might get in touch with the devs. I usually try to get in touch with the devs, right, and see if they want to shoot me a game key. It's only fair, right? Like, you know, I give them free advertising, they give me a game key so that I can give them free advertising. I think that's a pretty fair trade-off. So I usually go that route. But yeah, I've looked at it, Bernaldi. I've looked at it, and I might. Now that I've got some time, I'm off for a couple weeks. I've got some time to think about it. What games I want to cover. This is always hard for me to figure out. Is passive experience great devs also? I'll have to check it out. I don't know if 15%, I am a math person, but I'm not like this big of a math person. Is 15% on all XP gains better than just gaining 1.56? I feel like it is. I feel like 15% is actually better. But I could be wrong. I feel like it is, though. Okay, we're gonna go in like this. It might not be the best gear for the job. This is what we're going in with. And I got 45 health. So basically, if we get sneezed on, we're dead. We get sneezed on, we are donezo. I'll have to look into that after the stream. Maybe I'll even shoot the dev a message and see what's up.
Death is not the end.
Who the hell do I want? Who do I want for a high... I definitely want time. She's good for getting lots of kills. She is, right? With low pickup range, the passive is better, I think. Yeah, see, I think I put unlimited on. I feel like she could be really good with unlimited because those birds and soul stealers, and necromancy, they're going to be killing everything. Definitely just want to I want to make sure I get time. Definitely want to have execution. We're going high level here, right? Yeah, so we do want her. We want times attack, and because time also comes with wisdom. So yeah, we want this in the build. Ooh. More passive.
Lazy.
Give me time. You are not time. Just run from shrine to shrine, yeah. Oh, look at this, though. Now we're talking.
You doing all right there, mortal? I think you could really use some of my...
I actually don't mind him.
...aid. Wouldn't you agree?
Take move faster. Lightning bolt is really strong too. I think I'm gonna take him. Let's get moving. Oh, health? Oh, hell yeah. Low key, the best thing you're gonna pick up is a little bit of health when you're running around with only 40. just a little bit. So yeah, we're hoping for 57. Aw, that's not nice.
Death's
We'll take the gem high. Gem high on infinite pickup is pretty nutty. You know what you want is you want the flame one, you want the Gihana or whatever, but you know, it is what it is. I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe we can still do it. Chain lightning, haste. I'm gonna take haste. Let me move, baby. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that movement speed. I could just put more on there. You better up the lightning bolt, though. This is probably the most fun I have with challenge runs. It's just trying to see how high level we can get. Now, Alteration Ritual could be busted, too. I'm going to take it into the build. Because it's going to help us with... we definitely want the armor. It's going to help us get just more kills in general. Muma, yeah, absolutely, I can show you. There's a couple different ones, I think, but I'll show you the one that I have on. I have it on the Ignoring Dice of Revision. So, yeah, every level, it will cause Armageddon. So 52 projectiles fall from the sky. So it's actually a really good one to have on a high level run. Get our ravens going here. It's also really, really cool if you're looking to cover the screen with different attacks, right? It's kind of fun to do that sometimes. You get the thing that increases the size, the area of your attacks with winter. Oh, we're definitely gonna max haste out on this run though. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Anybody that wants to ask questions about anything with the games. Sometimes it's just bad luck, Muma. Like I have only seen the foot, like the sandals or whatever, that give you an extra dash. I only ever saw them once, and I didn't think it was a big deal. This was like when I first started playing the game. Saw them like one time, didn't buy them, and I haven't seen them since. I've never seen them again. And I've got at least a couple hundred hours in this game now. And yeah, I just don't get the good luck. They were just sitting there in the shop. I didn't buy them. Yeah, see, like, and you see the plus dash. I just never see them.
Eternity to spare.
Yeah, it drives me nuts, Shiki, that I haven't gotten it. Because of that, I still haven't gotten Nixie's one achievement because of that. There's wisdom. Take the rerolls. I have a little bit of regret. It's whatever the opposite of buyer's remorse is. I have that because I didn't buy them. You saw 3? Like, yeah, like I've had people say to me, I've said before, like, oh, the one thing I can't find is these shoes, and they're like, I've seen it like 10 times in the last hour, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I feel like it's been deleted from my game. Oh, we're taking the footwork. There's just, and it's only gonna get more and more, which I like. I like this, but it's only going to get harder and harder to find specific items once they get to the tier 2 items and stuff, I think, and they bring a whole bunch more items in. And I like it, because the more items, the better for this kind of game, in my opinion. It's like, for a while there, I was kind of addicted to Diablo 4. But that game itself, it didn't have enough items in it. I was like, what is this? It's a game about items with barely any items in it. No, this game's got more inventory space than Diablo 4. Oh, it was so when it first came out, Muma, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then literally within like a month, I was like, I feel like I've done everything I can possibly do other than spend time. I was like, all I can do is just spend time. Like, if you're all about the grind, then I mean, more power to you, right? But I'm not about the grind life anymore. I've been there, done that, right? In my time as a gamer, I just don't have time to do that anymore. To farm bosses for one specific piece of gear to just get a slight improvement. Spell speed, spell cooldowns. Let's go with, we'll take the ball of lightning dash. Right, so that we can do that. Really get that movement speed going. Look at us. You don't realize with those kind of games until you get, like, you know, you kind of really get into the meat of them, just how few items they have or how many items they have. You grew up on D2 and spent most of my childhood playing it. D4 was fine, then plateau so fast. Yeah, it just I don't know if it's gotten any better. I have a feeling probably not. We'll take the necromancy, sure. My guess would be that it hasn't really improved. And then games like this come along and I'm like, well, I have no reason to go back. This is better than Diablo 4. Those games have a way of getting you hooked. They really do. It's just, can they keep you hooked, right? I have a couple friends who were like Muma, and it's like I lived on Diablo 2, right? Like, lived it. And it's like the best game ever. And you know, that's just their opinion, and they got hooked, and they've beaten it and beaten it and beaten it over and over and over again. But that is not the case with D4 at all. It's just kind of, eh. I don't think we're going to be breaking any records here on this run. But we're having fun anyway. Yeah, after you find games like this, you just like, yeah, you know what, there's better things out there. There absolutely is. More wisdom. You got a level. I want to say that I got like a level. There was like a very clear and obvious plateau somewhere around, I want to say like in the 60s, I think 60, 70-ish range. I got there, and then it was just like the game fell off. Like there was nothing left to do other than grind for like a specific piece of gear or something like that, you know? And you're grinding for gear in this too, but it's like you don't even feel like you're grinding for gear. Like you can do the trick where you're in this game, you can do the trick where you go in and play if you don't know about this trick, you can go in and you can play for 60 seconds and end your run, and that will refresh the shop. So if you're looking for a specific piece of gear in the shop, you can cheese it like that. But like that's up to you if you want to do that, right? Yeah, 65. Yeah, I probably like level 66, 67 or something like that, Muma. And it's like, and I was just like, screw this. I was like, this is just not fun. It was like, you literally just hit this wall or a ceiling. And it's like, now we're grinding. And grinding for nothing. Now, granted, I've done most of what there is to do in this game. The difference is, I'm still having fun. I can 100% get behind like a grind if it's a fun grind. Ball lightning, yo, you know what, we'll take chain lightning. Trying to think of some other games that had like that were grindy. I know there's some games that I've played in my life, of course, that were like insanely grindy, but like the grind was so rewarding and so fun. But I just can't remember off the top of my head what those games were. I did see the Path of Exile 2 trailers. It looks really, really good.
Where to?
Just blowing away hours testing builds. There's so many builds in this game, like just crazy. The candy cane staff in this with the weird angling, it threw me off. I was like, wow. I had like 5 projectiles shooting out of that thing, and none of them were firing straight. And I was like, this is so weird. But yeah, like you can just, this game is just built very well from the ground up. I know that it's borrowed some things from other games, of course, but most games do. See if we can find First Strike or something like that. That would be fun. That life is tempting. How about Fleet-Footed? Yeah. We take. I know that's not going to help my damage, but it's going to help my survival. But yeah, so like this game has such a fantastic base that they've built for it that I think this is one that's going to be around for a very long time, and it's going to be really, really cool to see what they do with it. It's going to be one of those ones that I think is going to have the same type of legs that Vampire Survivors has had, right? Where it's like, there's no reason for the devs to give up on this game, right? Sometimes devs will put out a game. If you've played games in this genre, you know, they'll put out a game, they'll support it for a few months, and then they'll move on to the next project, right? Because maybe it stops selling or whatever, right? Or they just lose interest. But a game like this that's built, that's got the foundation that they've got on it, I think that this game's gonna be around for a long time. And I'm excited to see exactly how it's gonna go when they put out those tier 2 items.
Time and time
Andy came with the
again.
Seeking Shot is nutty. I have to try that now. I didn't even think of that. So OP with the +4 or 5 splinters, warp strike. I was able to get to level 65. Ooh. Yeah, I like it when you guys tell me stuff like this, because then I can try and see if I can manage to pull that off. I wish a new level would come out already. Me too, Gorilla, but it's going to be worth the wait, right? I think it's going to be a sandy level. I saw a little teaser in the Discord where it was like a genie lamp that they showed, little image. Knife Man, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. And another ranged character, right? I think everybody's excited to get another ranged character. We get Malady, maybe, or not. Oh, I gotta try that. The candy cane staff with the Seeking Shot. I never even thought that would be the thing to do. But that makes sense, because it is like, it just fires in such a funky way. Take the orbs. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend so far. Just the beginning of the holiday season, really. And I'm going to be streaming a lot. I will be streaming a lot, making a lot of content over the next couple weeks. So I'm off now until the new year. I forgot I have 2 dashes. I'm out here holding dashes. Like I can't use them. I can use them like I normally would. If you get enough, if it's a high level run, it should be fine though, right? Because you won't even really be relying on that as much.
Yes.
Like, sure, that. It makes sense that it would be good though. I know that it would suck though, like in a way, like you said, it would just circle around. But like, if you got like the amount of stuff that we've got going on here, it's not gonna matter. Orbeez. It's still busted. It sounds absolutely nuts. That's actually one that I've never used. I've never used the Seeking Shot. I don't know if that's a good thing. Even though I'm playing on like low difficulty, am I gonna get toasted? Summoner class found 1 of 3 book on the last playthrough describing a one-man skeleton factory. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, they absolutely could do something. I always just considered Mort the summoner class, right? Kind of. I mean, screw it. Don't do it. I just did it. It's the only, so that's one of the only ones that I take, or that I question. It's definitely a trap in a lot of runs. It's 100% a trap in most runs. If things start to bog down, it's my potato of a computer. It doesn't like slimes. Or gem high. It doesn't like gem high at all. Unless you're doing Mort with the armor equals attack. Just funny. More orbs, more damage on orbs. Let's do more damage on orbs, it's fine. I'd love to hit 60. We might do another run. Prawn is so cool, but for whatever reason, I suck terribly with Kront. Big force now. I just, now I've gotten a little bit better on Maris, and I would say Kront is probably the character I'm the worst on, and I don't know why, because he has some of the coolest signs of all the characters, maybe the coolest. Gem high with Shuriken, and because if you're running Shuriken, that means you're also running Crom, which means you're probably running Bloodlust too. It's game over for my computer at that stage. You want a Kront run? We did a Kront run at the start of the stream. We hit, what did we hit, guys? It was like 2600 on our attack damage. Not crazy, but probably the highest I've ever pushed it. Like plus 2600, I think is where we pretty much landed. Which was really cool. Scatty's Raven still busted? I believe so. I believe her Raven is still absolutely insane, right? Like, I had that thing hitting for 10,000 damage per peck. Which is insane. It's just the same 3 things. All shitty level, right? Fine, fine. At 19 minutes, it's game over when the skeletons come out. Pretty much. Unless the Necro kills me here. I'll just hide behind this pillar and let him shoot that. You love to see it? You love to see my computer get melted? This game is too damn fun, man. That's handy to have. One more roll. Fine, I'll take more ravens. Hell. Well, it might not end up being my highest run ever, but is there such a thing as an unfun high level run? Like, I can't imagine that there is. You get so much going on that it's fun no matter what, right? Oh, gem high with shurikens and at 19. Oh yeah, it's crazy. We got another harp. Fine, I'll take damage. Spell crits. Not bad. My favorite at 19 without any attack speed buffs, some kind of combust build, pop. I enjoy knockback builds. Like, not that it's like, but yeah, combust is fun. But like, I like getting the knockback with Crom and blowing like enemies off the screen. They just go flying. It's just funny to see. Oh, fine. Going here. Yeah, they just go flying. It's so funny. It would be cool if there was like a ability that the further an enemy gets pushed back, the more damage they take damage over time while they're traveling, or something like that. That would be cool. Just throw them way off the screen and they just die off screen. Just for fun. Get the hell away from me. First strike, here we go, baby. Now we have taste of time, so that's not really gonna help, but you know, whatever. That poor shot just couldn't catch up.
The more you take.
Emperor Lord. We need some love for our lightning guy for sure on the next kind of ghost does not matter. We need love for the lightning guy with no legendaries. It's kind of weird that ice has 5 and lightning has 0. Fine, we'll just take it. There we go. Man, I feel like I feel like I want to do that candy cane run. 43. We're melting things, guys. Also, thank you again, guys. I know I thank you guys a ton, but thank you everybody that's come through and chatted, everybody that's lurked, anybody that watches in the future. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel.
Huh?
Eh. Oh, I took a hit there. Didn't like that. Not gonna be my highest level, not even close. I also still don't really have gear for it, I think. Take that, we got loads of movement speed. There's probably way better gear. Here we go, let's melt my computer. Yep. Who needs pixels anyway? Just... I don't need them. Well, we're gonna finish like 10 shy of my record. Look at that many skeletons. Over. Well, there's a win for the good guys. Not my best level, but still, 46 is fun. It's a fun build. Alright, we'll do one more run, I think. And so the thing with the candy cane one is you don't have infinite pull, right? We wouldn't have infinite pull range on that. Let's check our shop. Powerful stick of feast. Imagine boots with +1 dash. Imagine. Dashes have a chance to throw out sickles. That could be a lot of fun on like a high damage run, right? Always got to check the shop and see what we've got. Well, yeah, so we've got the candy cane, right? Jingle, jingle. Range on that thing's nuts. Range and velocity with a sweet angle of 45. I'm gonna try it just because you guys have been talking about it. and it's got my attention. .5% more experience gain. But I mean, then I lose a bunch of alterations. Good luck, have fun, but it's more experience. I would lose my Armageddon, but that's whatever. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Maybe we do take this. We just gamble. We take what we get. Going out. Yeah, I've literally never used this one. Oops. Ever. All right, let's go see what we can do with our candy cane. I did it the one time when I did my little video just showing the update. I didn't know what to expect though. Oh wow. Yeah, that's unique. Okay, that's perfect that we got force. I'm taking master level force. Spell speeds, attack damage. Might want the experience gain since don't have any pickup range. Spell speeds, attack damage. I'm gonna take the attack damage, damn it.
Men and
Do we take the Wrathful Strike? Who was it? Was it Muma or Ark? One of you guys said you guys ran Wrathful Strike, right? With this thing? Someone said that, I'm pretty sure. I guess Wrathful Strike makes sense. In a sense, like where you get more projectiles going, right? And they're seeking, and you get a chance to shoot more often. Could be really good. Let's try it. This is kind of cool looking.
Dear, it was some.
I have 0 alterations, so there's that. This is who we're rolling with. Why the hell not? Oh yeah, I see. It's just kind of like going, once they get up close, it just flies by them. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna need to get experience gain on this. Gem high. I mean, force is good. You need gem high in the build, though. That's the thing. You gotta have gem high in the build. If you get more projectiles flying off this thing, it's gonna be crazy. Wrathful Strike too fast for seeking, maybe? Maybe. Would have helped if we had gotten Mort, just so that we could have got Serendipity also, right? For more luck in the build. We gave up all of our stuff, right? I'm gonna roll. Give me something good. Like, hey, have some of this. Not, no. Okay, fine. I'll take that. Take Thaw. Thaw's pretty decent. A little more luck. I'm a huge fan of Legong, though. I really am. A lot of fun. Maybe that's why he doesn't have any legendaries yet, because he's, like, already insanely strong without them. You did Ice Bolts and they tracked way better? Yeah, this just, like, flies, right? Just goes way out there. We'll see. We haven't had the, we haven't had the sisters come up yet. Temporal Lord. You know what? I'm passing on Temporal Lord. We're taking Wisdom at 22%. We're way behind on levels right now. But that's okay, because this is my first time ever using this. Give me Splinter. There we go. That's kind of cool looking. Aw, corrupt. It is one hell of a candy cane. Look at this thing go. Now we're gonna start cooking? That's alright. I can see I can see why this is a valid thing, though. More Orbeez. Like, why it works, right? Now Morton Shurikens, and then we're set. Then we're set. Oh yeah, when it triggers the Wrathful Strike, it's really cool looking. More. Oh, not more. Right, Crom. That is very cool looking. I'm gonna have to try this out with some of the other attacks for sure.
Allow me to...
Money, get out of here. I guess a little bit of health is nice since we've got none. We're sitting here with a nice, cool 48 health. Fine. Take blight. I really want to do a run where I try and get all of Winter's legendaries, but it would take such good luck. I got all of Crom's in that one video I did. I had all 3 of them, and that was insane. I wasn't even trying for that, and it just happened. Fix that lightning bolt up a little bit. We're gonna be just fine. Look at that. One done. Rarely have I ever killed the red one. The left hand, I rarely ever kill it first. Once or twice I've managed. More splinter. Because why the hell not?
Send him.
At this point. That is one crazy looking attack we've got going. And I know we're playing on easy mode, but I was trying to do challenge runs. Master Splinter. Every so often there's someone that'll pop up in the comments and go, dude, you're playing on easy, bro. Like, yeah, I know. Nothing you do is valid. Sometimes it's just fun to do like these types of runs on easy mode and to see how silly you can make it get. Like, that looks insane. Yeah, the tracking isn't great, so I think I will try that again though. Maybe we'll do a video where we try that on some of the other attacks and see just how silly we can make it. I bet there's some really, really cool ones with this candy cane.
Time.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Give me my experience. What are we shooting? 4 splinters? It's hard to tell. And our luck is at 32%, so nothing crazy. Fine, I'll take the frosty dive. It'll work. Man, you are not dying quick, are you? Holy crap. Well, now we should be able to pull in most of our experience. Get that pull range up into like the 3000s. That's pretty decent. Oh yeah, we're pulling from pretty far away now. Master Splinter. Somewhere at my mom and dad's house, there's an old Master Splinter toy. Well, still I have all of my original Ninja Turtle figurines from when I was a kid. I'm sure I'm not the only person that hangs out in my channel that grew up with Ninja Turtle figurines. Sure, we'll do that. All of them. You had ones that would backflip? I think I remember those. I had so many different ones. There's so many cool ones. So many awesome ones. And then I had like all the more obscure ones as well, like Casey Jones. He had like his hockey mask on. I had samurai ones. I remember I had samurai Ninja Turtles. I remember that. It's been a while since I went digging through my attic at my parents' place. I should go there sometime and check it out, see what I can find, see what treasures I can find, and then I'll show them on the channel. look at all this crazy shit that I found that I used to play with when I was a kid. That's probably where my original Nintendo is, actually. It's probably in that attic space somewhere. I mean, I really don't want to take haste. I'm gonna take this Wraithful Strike. Give me another little bit of a percentage chance here. That looks insane. Holy crap.
Freeze.
Spell area is increased. That's insane. We got the Elsa build. More force. Jeez. That gem high with this candy cane is pretty nutty. I think this is the third time. This is the third time we've gotten this thing. Yeah, that's the third time we've gotten that shrine. Not gonna get anything good with a reroll on there. Max the force out. It's certainly not gonna be like the craziest run I've ever had, but we also didn't get really, really good luck. And it's still... I mean, we're still level 31. That's not awful. It's gonna take me forever to kill this necromancer, isn't it? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's mixing in, blending in with the tree. It really doesn't matter how fast you kill him, right? Take that. It'd be awful hard to shoot his shots down, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Kind of wiping them out. That's interesting. I didn't think I'd actually be hitting his projectiles, but mine seem to actually be doing a pretty good job of making contact. That weird crossover that they're doing. Took a while to kill him, but we did it. More Wraithful Strike. Even though it's late, I'm still doing it. Taking my shot. Spell speeds? I never get this wizard.
Yes.
Actually, this could be really good against those archers. Just because it seeks them out. They're the most annoying enemies for me to fight in this entire game, really. Regardless of the difficulty, I find them to be the biggest pain in my butt. And we're doing pretty good there. Take that. Look at that. Get out of here. Get out of here. More alteration ritual. We don't need to go much further on that because we're only going to get another level or two. Doesn't make much sense to go further. Look at us go. We're still gonna hit almost level 40, and I didn't think this was gonna be a good leveling run, but it's actually going okay. Oh, I got bumped. Nobody's dropping his health. I did try to do a, it was suggested to me a couple times to try and do, like, just for fun, a pickup, run, and it didn't feel like Nixie's thing with the 1,000+ pickup percentage, it didn't feel like it was even working. Like, I thought the map would be littered in health and magnets and things like that, but there was, like, none. I only went for about 5 minutes, and I had, like, 1,700 pickup percentage increase, and I was getting nothing. And I thought that's what it would be. Maybe I just misunderstood what the assignment was, but I thought that's what it would be. So the video never saw the light of day, because it was just like, it didn't work. I didn't feel like I had any more health drops or anything than I do in a normal run. Yeah, and it felt worse. Yeah, it was like nothing's happening. So I don't know, maybe I should actually mention that to the devs. Because it definitely did not, it definitely did not feel like I was getting a bump in pickup drops, because I thought for sure, I thought it was going to be nuts, right? I thought it was going to be insane. And potentially a little bit busted. Like, it definitely seemed like it would have the potential to be a busted idea. With being able to get magnets, right? Like, having that kind of percentage drop chance or pickup chance on Nixie could be really, really cool. Oh, we're still gonna hit level 40. That's not far off of what we... Yeah, we don't need that. This doesn't help me. Oh, take gem high. Look at that. That looks cool. Taking forever to kill him because I don't have good attack damage, but whatever, it's still cool looking. How long is it going to take me to kill the Baron? Woo! He might not even beat me. I don't have like insane damage or anything like that. It is taking a while. I don't have anything that does damage. I mean, in theory, you could end up with like a really high level run if you had this fight last forever too, right? I might end up getting an extra level out of this just because I'm taking way longer to finish than I normally do. Oh, there goes my health. He did not have very good damage this run. Oh crap. Oh, I evaded that? Didn't evade that. I dove into it. That's Frost for you, more of a support god? Yeah, Frost is lame. That was fun, though. That was my first time using that candy cane the way that... Like, in a way that makes sense. I'd like to try that with some different gods, though. Not tonight. But that's an interesting build that you guys brought up that I hadn't really considered. Maybe Wraithful Strike is a little bit... The tracking's a little bit funky. But there's some really, really cool ones that could be insane on, right? Like, I could see that being really good maybe with Mort's attack, with Mayhem, to get, like, high damage, right? Because it's tracking. It's going to be hitting things. It'd be an interesting thing to try. Anyway, I'm going to call it a stream here. We did a few runs. That was a lot of fun. We did, we did a high damage run at the start. We did we tried for a high level run. Oh, it's a great looking visual thing. Right? And then we did that. We tried that. That was awesome. Thank you everybody that came through. Trom, thank you so much earlier for the $100 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Chicky, thank you for joining as a member. Everybody that subscribes to the channel, thank you everybody that's hit the button and like the stream and hung out, whether you lurked or chatted. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'll be putting out lots of content over the next couple weeks for sure, and see you guys around.